Good morning. What's going on? Ike Diaz live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my peeps out there. I wanted to say hello to everybody. I'm glad the screen's working this time. The other morning or the other live stream that I did, the screen was blacked out, but I figured out why the screen was connected to my computer. So my phone and my computer work together. It's kind of weird. So Ike Diaz live. Thanks for tuning in. I just got some thoughts on my mind this morning. Like I said, good morning, good afternoon, good evening across this wonderful, beautiful flat plane. I hope everybody has a great, an amazing day. So if you are here, if you stop by, say hello. Say hello to your big homie. You know what I mean? I got a long day. I got not a long day. I got just a little bit of busy day ahead of me today. So, but it's gonna be all golden. So the reason why I wanted to get on and talk to you real quick. It's not gonna be a long um, live stream, but I had a 2 hour debate with my best friend. He has a book that's about to be released, and it's about aliens. So and he still calls UFOs, which they're called UAPs now, unidentified aerial phenomenon. If I could speak correctly this morning, Gotham City. Good morning, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. I just saw you over at Dirt Red Gaming's. I just stopped by there real quick. I finally caught him early in the morning. I've been missing him over there. But right on for stopping by. You are awesome, man. Phenomenon. I know I know if I could speak correctly this morning, man. UAPs. That's what they're called. They're no longer called UFOs. They're called UAPs. So unidentified aerial phenomenon. So that's what they're called, guys. So anyway, so I had a 2 hour debate with my friend, 3 hours. I don't know. We were going back and forth, and like I said, he has a book now, and it's about to be released. And I'm trying to talk him into let me read it over the air for him, or either here on Ike Diaz Live or on KBLP LLC on our podcast station. I told him I would do that. So hopefully, as soon as we get it, so basically, I'll be doing like an audio book for him. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping to be able to do that. So the whole debate was about. So the reason he wrote this book is because he thinks that he was abducted. Okay, guys, everybody knows I don't believe in aliens. So I know there's a lot of people out there that do. So if you do, that's cool. I think they're interdimensional or they're from land that we haven't reached yet, guys. So that's my opinion on that. So everybody already knows. So like our debate was about I didn't want to get into his part of it because like I said, it's in the book, and if I could do that audio book and read it to everybody, I think it'd be really interesting. I think everybody would be excited about it. So it's going to be pretty cool. So um the whole thing was, if I could stay on track here, guys. It's just the morning got me going all over the place. So staying on track here, what the first thing he said when he came over here is, could you believe all these Air Force guys coming out about um, seeing UFOs, UAPs? And I said, dude, that's all a setup, dude, to pre-program everybody, because um, because in all reality, excuse me, in all reality, those guys sign confidential. I know this from the military, guys. They sign confidential papers saying that they cannot talk about anything they see, whether it's NASA, whether it's the Air Force, whether it's Navy, whether it's Army, Marines. Any of those guys cannot. They sign confidentiality forms, guys, so they cannot talk about this stuff. So if they're being put in front of us, telling us that they're seeing these things, it's because they're being forced to do this so that they could set up these. Everybody's talking about these invasions and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So this goes all the way back to Reagan, the era of Ronald Reagan. You know what I mean? he talked about this back in the '80s. When it was we were just little kids. I was young. I don't even think when they were taping that video. I don't even think I was old enough to watch TV yet. I was like 4 or 5 years old. I don't even think I was that old. I don't think I was that old. But we see the repeats on them now. And then Bush talked about it in 1990, and then his son talked about it. Clinton's talked about it. Um, Obama's talked about it. A lot of the presidents have talked about it. But now you got these Air Force guys coming out saying they've actually seen these things, and then you see. But the weird thing is, in a lot of things, a lot of people have mentioned this recently, guys. This has just been on my mind. Like I said, I had a 2 3 hour debate with them guys, and hopefully I'll read the book for you guys. The weird thing is this is true, and I've heard a lot of YouTubers, a lot of podcasters from different platforms talk about this. They say that since all these high tech phones came out, these digital phones, these high tech iPhones and smartphones and all this, why are there less UAP and UFO sightings than there was when it was like the old VHS tapes or the little VHS tapes? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Or even there was even the disc. The disc was pretty clear. The little mini disc. I used to like those cameras. I hope I didn't lose it right there. Give it a second right there, guys, because my phone might have just got over. Ike Diaz live. Hopefully you're still in the house. It looks like I went to sleep. Good morning, Kara. Good morning. Not to get off subject, what do you think of the shapeshifters? You believe or no? Damn good point about the phones and UFO sightings. Never thought about that. Um, hey, Gotham City, could you still see me? Cause my screen froze on my end. I don't know if you can still see me. My screen froze. I don't know if it's still working on your end. Or could you hear me? If you can hear me, I could just keep going. Uh, if you could still hear me, as far as the shapeshifters go, I got a really good friend who's from New Mexico, and we plan on taking trips down there in January, and we've talked about the shapeshifters, and I know it got really big. Like I said, a lot of that stuff is interdimensional. You can still hear me, so it looked like I just fell asleep. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish it out then here for a second. Man, I've been having a lot of hard time. The last two videos, one was a black screen, and then the other one before that, the second one, I couldn't shut it off. So, but I'm learning. It was like the screen was totally blacked out. So, I'm learning. I'm trying to get it fixed up. I'm working on a couple different programs and stuff like that. So the program I'm using I might erase, but it's going back to shapeshifters. I'll be in New Mexico in the new year. So I plan on visiting some of those places, but I've heard some really weird stories about like them cars tires being flattened and stuff like that in those places. So um, but I've also, I'm from Colorado, so the San Luis Valley is pretty deep too, So, and the San Luis Valley is like about, 30 minutes, 45 minutes from New Mexico too. So, a lot of that stuff comes from New Mexico, So, it's something I've looked into, been interested in. So that's something we could that I'm gonna be experiment looking into, doing some experiments on. If I could just speak this morning, my phone got me all lopsided today. But Ike Diaz live. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna check this out, see what the problem is, and I may be back on for a second one this morning. If not, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks, Gotham City. Thanks for being here. You're awesome. I haven't seen you for a while. I'll try to be by your page. So have a great day. Have a great morning, a great afternoon, and a great evening across this flat plane. I'm gonna check out the phone, see what the deal is this time, man, because this is the third one in a row. Huh? But thank you, Gotham City. I appreciate it. Talk